What?
What's going on, ladies and gents? Robert Sykes, KetoSavage.com.
Crystal Love, KetoBrick.com.
And today, actually, let me rewind just a little bit. We're making a Keto Savage Kitchen episode, in case you couldn't tell. But I had a podcast, and the podcast was with Keto Chef Rob. His name was Robert, too. Robert Kuhar. Cool dude. Listen to the podcast. Awesome episode. Making fun of me?
Yes.
Why? Anyways, we dove into like different cooking techniques and all kinds of strategies, and he really got me inspired to make sauces because he's like, no matter what you're making with a ketogenic diet, if you know how to make a really good sauce, then everything else is just like sauce should be your foundation is basically the point that he was making. So today, we're going to make a sauce. It's going to be an aioli sauce. Is that spelled right? Aioli?
I hope so.
I hope so. Anyways, so we're going to make a garlic aioli. You don't have to use garlic, but that's what we're going to use. Following suit with our simple ingredients, we have 4 ingredients. 2 egg yolks, 1 cup of olive oil, 1 clove of garlic, and whatever herbs and seasonings you want to do. I think we're going to use like cilantro, I think. And this is obviously not something that you would eat in one sitting. It's a cup of olive oil, but it would be something that you can make in a batch and just use going forward. And these ingredients yield these macros.
233 grams of fat, 6 grams of protein, and 3 grams of carbs, which breaks down to 98% fat, 1.5% protein, and 0.5% carbs.
Yeah, and then to figure that out per serving, you can just divide it by however many servings you use on that dish, if that makes sense. That's why I would recommend doing it by weight. You think I lost people there?
I don't know.
You don't know. Anyways, we're going to go to the grocery store because we don't have any eggs, do we?
No.
Alright, so we're going to go get some eggs, we're going to get some cilantro, and we have olive oil, but we're going to get some garlic because I don't have that either. So, see you at the grocery store. Alright, y'all, so we are at Kroger's. That's where we're going to get our eggs and our cilantro. I love Kroger's. It's a good store. Crystal ran ahead because she's cold.
What?
Alright, y'all, so you could probably accomplish this by just whisking the egg yolks with a spoon or a fork.
But Robert doesn't want to hurt his fingers.
But I don't want to do that. So I'm going to get this little mixer, which most of you probably already have anyways. This one is like $7.99, so it'll probably only last for this one recipe.
Getting some eggs. Pasture raised.
Why are you so giggly?
Just a bundle?
Yeah.
Cilantro.
Cilantro.
Thank you.
This does not count our olive oil, which probably was what, about, I don't know, 15 bucks maybe?
Yeah, probably.
Alright, y'all, so we are back from the grocery store, and our garlic aioli is going to be without the garlic because we checked out, got to the van, and we're like, did you get garlic? I didn't get garlic. Shoot, we didn't get garlic. So the garlic aioli is going to be without the garlic. But we do have this, which is a garlic herb
seasoning from Select Savory.
Garlic herb seasoning, and we're going to use this instead. So we've got that. We have our eggs. And you want these eggs to be at room temp before you use them. But we're going to try and probably rush that process a little bit. And then we have our cilantro right here. So we have that. So let's go ahead and
we're real clean around here.
Open up this. You want to start dicing that cilantro, baby?
Yes. Let's use some more. Dicing it.
Yeah.
Just from the top.
Yeah, just like cut it all up into little pieces.
You want a different cutting board than this?
A cutting board would be nice.
Well, I mean, this is kind of wood. Not kind of wood. Guys, this is wood. Not kind of. Where are you going with that?
Alright, so we're going to dice cilantro up nice and fine. Yeah, so basically at this point you just dice it as fine as you want to. While she's dicing that a little bit more fine, I'm going to go ahead and separate 2 egg yolks from the eggs. So, technique behind that is basically just crack your egg and then go back and forth until you separate the yolks.
And if you can, please do not waste the whites. I'm going to feed mine to my dog.
Yes, don't waste anything. Don't waste anything. That's good to go there.
Looks good to me.
Alright, so we're going to push this aside. And I'm going to go ahead and put the yolks into the bowl here. And we're going to whisk this up as we're simultaneously adding... I should have just put the yolks in there directly, but I didn't. That's okay though, I can read this measuring cup. Now I'm gonna put the oil in here, so we're gonna add oil to that. It is about 1 cup of olive oil per 2 egg yolks. Yeah. Alright y'all, we are making a mess and this is a disaster because this is supposed to be, the eggs are supposed to be at room temp before we do this, that way it actually thickens, and since we did not, because we just bought the eggs, it's not working and it's not thickening because this is supposed to be like the same texture as like a mayo, and it's not.
Definitely not.
Definitely not. But it might still be tasty. Probably not. This is gonna be like a failed keto.
Well, we could just stop it now and finish it tomorrow.
Stop it now and finish it tomorrow?
Like, let the eggs sit out and then finish it tomorrow. We can always put this intro part into it and be like, we suck, but we're gonna finish it tomorrow.
Fine. Let's put that in the fridge then.
This?
We'll see you tomorrow. Alright, so we are back in action and we've had a couple mishaps here. So this is the next day. I'm wearing the same jacket still, but this is the next day because we had to let the eggs cool down. Not cool down, but warm up. So now the eggs are room temperature. This is a key piece of information. This will not work at all if the eggs are not at room temperature.
Yep. So leave them out for a couple hours.
Yeah, leave them out for a couple hours. Also, since the last clip, we went to sleep, and I woke up with the most terrible crick in my neck I've ever had in my entire life. So
he's just walking around like this.
I can't move my neck at all right now, and it hurts to speak. So I'm gonna let Crystal take over a lot of this.
He is gonna pour the oil for me, though.
I'm gonna pour the oil. So we have our 2 eggs.
2 egg yolks.
2 egg yolks, and we have our 1 cup of oil. I'm going to gradually pour this in while Crystal beats the eggs. Alright, so now our counter is completely covered in oil.
You wouldn't want to use a bowl this shallow, but we don't own one that is higher. So I would suggest like a bowl that kind of comes up and rounded, but we don't have one, so.
But you see how it's like got a really nice texture. It's like a mayo-like texture. So at this point, you're gonna add your garlic, if you have it, like cloves that are crushed up. So we're gonna add our garlic seasoning, because that's all that we have.
Yep.
And then we're also going to add our cilantro in there. So whatever herbs and spices you want.
Yeah, this one's going to probably give it off like a, kind of like a crunchy taste. So, you know, just prepare yourself for that. But regular garlic shouldn't give you that. And cilantro. How much do you want on there?
That's probably pretty good. Mix that in.
What a mess.
Yeah.
You hold that. Thank you. It does look really good though, and like
nice and chunky.
Yeah.
Thick. And we cooked a little burger patty that we're gonna use to try this on because we don't want to just eat the sauce by itself.
Yeah, we didn't have like any prepared meats or cheeses or anything like that.
So we're gonna add a dollop of this to that burger patty.
A dollop.
A dollop. Have to
The
get a
babyest forks
I have
ever.
to get a picture of this still, so let's try to only eat like 1/2 of it. Alright. What is this?
I know, I just said
Oh, my
baby
neck.
forks.
My neck. Don't make me laugh. Don't make me laugh. Alright. Moment of truth. The garlic aioli without garlic.
There you go.
Ow, my neck. It hurts. Okay. Okay.
Oh my gosh. Here, you have that one.
Okay.
Ready?
Alright. You can definitely taste the olive oil. I like it though.
I don't know that I do.
You don't know that you do?
It's like, but I'm also really weird about like mayo and stuff. Like knowing that I'm eating just a chunk of fat kind of really grosses me out.
Yeah, see, I like that.
People who can like eat butter is like, oof, to me it's disgusting.
I mean, it's basically pure fat. I mean, it's the olive oil. There's like a little bit of protein that's coming from like the egg yolk, but for the most part, it's just pure fat.
I think it would taste better if we had put like a
Actual
garlic
in there.
paste or
Yeah.
garlic cloves or something like that. But also what I can imagine doing is adding a little cream cheese to that, whipping that up in there, and it being like a dip or
Yeah, that'd be good too.
like a creamy sauce. That would be really, really good.
I like it though. I think like if you were to measure that, I would probably put like 1 tablespoon equals 14 grams of fat because that's basically what it is. So we're gonna judge this now off the criteria. So price.
I feel like that was a pretty good price. I mean, the olive oil
Yeah,
is the most expensive thing, but usually it's something that you always have in your house.
Yeah, olive oil, eggs, and garlic, whatever seasoning. So
Pretty
price,
cheap.
I'd give it like a 9 probably.
Yeah, probably 9.
Simplicity. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Just
We messed it up because we didn't leave
Yeah.
the eggs out.
with the eggs come to room temp. And then,
So what do you say? I say 9.
yeah, I'd say 9 for simplicity. Taste,
I'd give it a 5.
you give it a 5? I'd probably give it a 7. See, I like this stuff though. Like, I don't normally just use olive oil as a standalone on things, but I like the olive oil flavor, and that's got a lot more texture and more like volume to it than just normal oil. So I would give it a 7. I think that'd be really good on like a lean meat, like a chicken or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else? What else was there? Ingredient, nutritional profile.
Oh.
So egg yolks are incredibly nutritionally
Yes,
dense,
they are.
and olive oil is a great source of monounsaturated fats. And like garlic and herbs, like I'm gonna give this,
Garlic helps with your immune system.
yeah. I'm gonna give this, I'm gonna give it an 8 probably. It doesn't have like proteins and stuff in it, but the fats you're getting are really nutritionally dense.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
So that's what we're giving this garlic aioli sauce. I liked it, Crystal.
But I am already like
Yeah.
not keen on these kind of things.
But I do like the idea of like a sauce, like making something to add to your meat that like gives it more of a flavor profile. So
And you can add in flavor however you want. Like, ooh, you know what would be really good? If you added lemon.
that would be good. A little lemon zest.
Ooh, and then put that on chicken. Oh, that'd be good. Like
It's versatile.
like this, what is cilantro and lemon? Oh my gosh, on chicken. Oh man,
That'd be good.
that would be really good.
So you can play with it. It's customizable. All right, we'll see y'all for the next one. Take care.